Well, thank you very much to France, as well as to Paul and to Joyce. I think we've had three great examples there of customer loyalty programs across both racing and betting. So now's an opportunity to just ask some questions from the floor, but I'm going to kick things off just by asking our speakers, if I may, what they see as the next stage of evolution now for these customer loyalty programs, in particular with the growth of mobile technology and particularly the convergence of alternative media as well, because obviously we're seeing, as we heard earlier on today, how it's a huge opportunity for us. But how is that going to work when it comes to these customer loyalty programs? What is the next stage of evolution?
Well, I think in Hong Kong, the case, just now I said already, it's really important for us to go mobile because customers are now in more control of how they want to react with us. For example, social media is already a key channel for them to make a complaint or to make a feedback, and customers expect the issue to be resolved on the same channel as well. So I think it's really important for our loyalty program platform be connected to social media as well.
I'd agree with that. Definitely social media. It's got to be easy to use. And I think in terms of how we're communicating with our customers on our loyalty schemes and generally our customers, I think we're all expecting it to be kind of bespoke and personalised towards us. And I think that's what the loyalty scheme and big data can give you. It gives you that ability to personalise what you're trying to sell to people or what you're trying to get, how you want those to behave. I think personalising it in the digital world is, in my opinion, what it's all about going forward.
Yeah, I do share the previous points that have been said. From a PMU standpoint, I think the idea is to develop the program for the offline punters. As I said, as long as we know people, we can offer them one-to-one offers. So it's really vital for tomorrow. So the more people going in this program, the best. And on the online side, we have to develop something similar, even if products are not exactly the same. The pools being separated at the end of last year. So we have to implement something similar for people playing online.
Well, certainly one of the points I took from the presentations there was the importance of data and big data mining. And actually it was a theme that we talked about here at the forum before, particularly the importance of personalizing that customer interaction. So it's fantastic to actually see examples in practice there. Can I open it up to the floor, please? Any questions for any of our three speakers in this session, please? We have a gentleman in the middle there, please.
I got a question about communicating with the customers and if you got any experience with using SMS text messages to the customers, comparing to emails and so on.
Do you want to start, Joyce? What is your main method of communication with the customer loyalty program?
Now, we don't have one particular channel to communicate with our customers. It all goes to the customer's preferences. We have emails, we still mailing letters to their house. We use mobile short message. Any form of communication, we need to tie with the customer's preference. So we have all of that. You can name it.
How much of that is automated now, given the volume of data that you're talking about and a lot of the big data processes, mining the trillions of data that you're dealing with? Is that communication still able to be personalized, or is it automated?
It's been automated already. It has to be, you know, because we're talking about millions of customers. So the whole idea of building big data is automation.
And for yourself, Paul?
The actual scheme itself is automated. It is still email based, as I said in the presentation. I think the next stage, what we're currently going through, is we're investing millions of pounds actually in putting Wi-Fi at all our race courses, And I think that's when we can start to do some really funky things with people when they're turning up racing, linking it with a loyalty program. You know, Jason's turned up at Cheltenham. I know he likes 2 pints of Guinness before 11 o'clock, and they're ready for him in that bar when he gets there. That's the sort of thing that's the future for us. You know, probably even before that, actually, once you get out of your car, pointing you to where you want to go. You know, beacons and, you know, so but I do think you've got to have, for us, you've got to have Wi-Fi. I know I've said it before, but if you haven't got Wi-Fi at your venue now, it's like having dirty toilets, really. It's a hygiene factor now. You have to have it.
Well, definitely push technology offers another major opportunity to take this loyalty program onto a next stage, because then you can get some instant transactions and instant benefits to customers, and it takes it on to another dimension, I think. And from your point of view, France?
Yeah, I think it's the same for us. I mean, in terms of means, we use 3 types of means. Mail and SMS, it costs a lot more, so for big punches, I would say, so as to do some good expenses. And the emails, of course. The point is, people are opening the emails. They receive so many emails in their mailbox. So the real challenge is to find the right moment, the right object, with the right offer, which is something improving day after day. I mean, our experiences are improving each day. And just to go in the same direction as Hong Kong Country Club, we're working on a big data platform, of course, but up to now we've been working on data mining classically, I mean, with CRM, of course, and it gives the opportunity for tomorrow to do some funky things, as you were saying. For instance, on the self-betting terminal, we can imagine someone using his card. We know he's France Porteaux, we know her level, and we can immediately offer something. So what we call here interactive marketing. I don't know if it means something for you, but in PMU, we were working on that, of course.
It's a very exciting future. I think we had another question on this side. Did I see a hand when we asked and opened up the floor before? No? Anywhere else? Have a question here near the front, please. Thank you.
I'm curious. Did you build the capability in-house, or did you outsource it, and what technologies do you use?
So if you didn't hear that, did you build the technologies in-house?
We started employing expertise outsource with the university, Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, for the first year. And then we hire professionals and take out the whole operation just a few months ago. So we now have our internal capability to maintain the model, to develop new models as well. So this is very important. You have to have your internal capability to continue the whole process. You can't rely on the outsource all the time.
Yeah, and we partnered with a company who were doing it in the retail world of golf. They were working in that sector. They approached me and told me about it, and we kind of adapted it. We took a stake in their company and made an investment in it, and then we've kind of adapted that technology for racing. And as I said, we're now doing it in other sports as well, and we've set up a couple of other companies that I think commercially could be quite good for us going forward. But no, very much we worked with the experts, probably from a retail background.
I'm not sure I can answer, but I guess it's quite the same. Perhaps, Joice, you could help me a bit. We bought a solution. Thank you, Joice.
I think we have time for one more question, if there's anyone else who'd like to pose a final question to our panel. If not, all it leaves is for me to say thank you very much once again to all 3 of our speakers, to France Porteaux, Paul Fisher and Joice Lam. Thank you very much indeed.